Mr. Jefferson. Salam sejahtera, salam Indonesia Madani, and a very good morning to the wise judges, respectable timekeepers, teachers, and members on the floor. I am glad to be given the opportunity today to present a public speech about bringing handphone to school. We could see that this issue has been debated frequently in mass media. It is an issue that could be implemented soon. Before it takes place, let's look at the pros and cons of this matter. Ladies and gentlemen, smartphones and tablets are becoming more common in almost everywhere in our society. Even now, small children have it too. Today, it has become a must-have item to everyone. Even now, if I ask the audience whether they have a handphone, most of you will say yes, right? Well, as for now, this question excludes the students since they are still prohibited from bringing handphone to school. But if students are allowed to bring handphone to school, mostly all the audience here will say yes. But then, is it a good idea to allow students to bring handphone to school? As usual, in every story, there are two sides of conflicting ideas. Therefore, I would like to take this opportunity to let the audience know the benefits and the losses of allowing students to bring handphone to school. Let me start my speech by stating the first benefit of students bringing phone to school is to help the students to learn more in fun way. A lot of apps such as quizzes, Kahoot, or WordWall can be used fully in lessons if we bring handphone to the class. Apart from attracting the pupils to fully involve in the activities, it also can reduce the teacher's time in distributing the worksheet, which is an old way. For the 21st century learning that is being implemented and highlighted by the Ministry of Education, this was such a stable ways to shift that. Furthermore, by more easy access on the internet, pupils can seek information easily. For instance, my English teacher, Mr. Anderson, encouraged us to use Google Translate when we do our English homework. It was much faster than finding the words using the dictionary. In addition, it also can help with our pronunciation. Ladies and gentlemen, the second benefit to students bringing phone to school is to make communication easier, especially between parents and their children. They can communicate with each other at any time. In the past, parents having problem knowing the children's whereabouts unless they went home. With handphone, they can check the children's whereabouts and relay important messages if needed. For example, the children can tell their parents about their whereabouts and relay important messages if needed. Thirdly, handphone can be a priceless tool in emergencies. For instance, if a student is severely injured or involved in a crisis, they can contact authorities or anyone for help. With that, they can reduce the time spent asking help manually by walking and seek for someone rather than just making a call to someone, which can help to prevent the injury from worsening. Ladies and gentlemen, now I will focus on the losses of allowing students to bring handphone to school. Firstly, theft issue. With more and more attractive meta features for available, there are good chances of phone being snatched or theft. This happens because some pupils might not be able to afford it. Thus, the only way for them to have it is by stealing it. Pupils also can make extra money by stealing their handphone and selling it. Moreover, pupils can be clumsy at times when keeping their things. Well know that once the item is gone, it will be gone forever. The price of handphone is not cheap. And when the theft issue rises, it can cause a lot of other trouble. Secondly, the phone may cause a distraction in pupils' lesson. Some pupils who did not shut off their phone will disturb the ongoing lessons if they receive a call. They can also play games hiding during the lesson. It is one of the instances of students misusing the purpose of handphone. Apart from that, they can also use their handphone to disturb their friend by messaging or calling them because for them, it was a funny prank. Imagine, when you're presenting to your friends then call you in an attempt to prank you or embarrass you in front of the class or also make you get scolded by the teacher. Hard, right? Bringing handphone to school also will hinder pupils from studying more as they prefer to play games than to read books. Thus, the passion for learning for many students will be decreasing, and this is bad because study is important in life. Only with more knowledge, we could be more developed. But if this young generation do not like to study, it will hinder progress to be more successful. Ladies and gentlemen, I have lined up the pros and cons of allowing students to bring handphone to school. Now, it's up to us to choose and decide what is the best decision on this issue. As for me, if the authorities implement that we pupils can bring a handphone to school, The school must set a rule or law that the phone must be kept by the teacher unless it is used to study or seek information. Strict supervision for the teacher must be done so that the pupils do not get distracted and hindering them from their studies. Well then, I arrive at the end of my speech, and thus I would like to thank all for lending your ears. Therefore, I end my speech with thank you very much and goodbye. Thank you.